Hi guys. Hello, how are we doing today? Oh, my bad. As you can hear, I'm still sick. Been coughing quite a lot today. I was trying to sleep a little bit, since I'm sick, trying to just like relax, but could not do that because I kept coughing all the time. So I just like couldn't. I felt like I was dying. So I'm gonna put a slow mode in the chat so that we can slow it down a little bit. uh, okay. By the way, I put a pizza in the oven for like I don't know, 10-15 minutes. I hope I don't forget. Please remind me. Do you have anxiety? Yeah, I do. You infected me. Silver, you're sick. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's just going around. Everybody's been getting sick lately. It's crazy. And I barely get sick, guys. I have a very good immune system. Thank you, Silver. But yeah, I got my tea, by the way. You all jump my sickness. That's so kind of you guys. Thank you so much. That's the thing. I barely get sick, but when I do, it's really bad. Like, I barely get sick, but when it does happen, it's just like, it's not just a little bit, it's bad. Like, thank you, Silver. Thank you so much. But yeah, just I thought today would be nice to have like a nice relaxing stream, just talking about stuff, and that's it. I'm probably also gonna stream just for 1 hour, because, like I said, I just keep coughing a lot, and it's like, I prefer not to talk too much. Like, hmm. Wish you a lot of luck with your exam, Yazid. You're gonna do it. You're gonna go through this. Get this. No, this is not a new room. I'm just home. The one streaming. You just always see my streaming setup, like in my office. This is my home setup. This is where I used to stream a lot back then. And now, but when my computer is still not working, I did try to turn it on today, like my working computer, where I usually stream. Did not turn on. And that's why we're still here. Otherwise, I would be streaming from there. But there's like a lot of things unfinished here as well. Hey y'all, I'm struggling to get a video out. I just don't like the gameplay clips I recorded. Probably. I think I saw like 2 days today. I saw 2 videos today. Sorry. It was like okay. It's like I'm dying and I'm like giving you my last word of wisdom. Okay. I was saying I saw 2 videos today about the fact that how like as a content creator or artist or just whatever it is, that you need to let go of like, perfection, trying to do everything perfect way, because the moment you let go of that perfection and then you allow yourself to be imperfect, and so your content, it actually becomes like more how would I say, like, more authentic. Like, I think sometimes artists tend to have an art block because we try to be too perfectionist with our art, but you just need to allow yourself to not be so perfectionist with everything you do, and just allow yourself to put it out in the world, whatever you do, even if you don't like it, maybe, right? Just let it out. Just post it anyway. If it's not good, post it anyway. Just do it. That's what I had to learn as well. I'm gonna sit up. But yeah, post it anyway. Because I think the moment you start to focus too much on how perfect something is, you just like start to hold yourself back, and you're probably never gonna finish this, you know? Like, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna kid you. Like, sometimes I see footage of myself. I'm like, shit, I don't like this. I don't like how I look here. Shit, I even didn't like what I look like today on stream, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I look at myself in the camera. I'm like, damn. If I could, I would like, guys. If I could, I would just stream like from one perspective only, like this the whole time. I don't know, or make a PNG tuber. So yeah. Let go of like the whole perfection thing. Just post your stuff, okay? Sometimes it's not gonna be the most perfect thing ever, but guys, sometimes I post stuff where I think to myself, this is like not as good as I wanted it to be, and it's like the best video of the day, okay? Sometimes I sit there and I put so much effort into one video, and I think to myself, like, this is gonna be it. And then I have another video that I didn't like that much, but I still posted it, you know, because work needs to be done still by the end of the day. And that video is like the best video for the day. And I'm just trying to give you like this irony of like, sometimes what you think is not good enough is going to be like the best thing you did, pretty much. Also, yeah, by the way, guys, I'm gonna explain to you again, the reason why the chat needs to stay in English is because my mods do not understand other languages. And in order for the moderators to moderate the chat, they need to understand what you're saying. Because if they're gonna see you talking like another language, and they don't know if you're right now saying any type of slurs or anything, they can't moderate that. And they also don't have the time to constantly like translate or whatever you're saying, right? I understand. Like, I speak English, I speak German, I speak Russian. Like, I see those languages, right? But since I don't have the time to always look at the chat and like tell my moderators what somebody's saying, right? That's why it's much easier to keep it in English. It doesn't have to do. It has nothing to do with racism. It's simply like English. Also, one of the reasons why I kept my channel in English as well, because English is a super easy language to understand. English is not hard. I learned English since I was 10 years old because I was watching Let's Plays on YouTube. And even if you can't speak English, like, there's like, you still have some capacity like to talk in it, right? Anyway, there is no beef. There's it's just an explanation to some people why they think like why they do not understand why the chat should be kept in English fast, because we need to moderate the chat. So if you're gonna start spitting slurs in Spanish, shit, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? German, German. I think when I used to learn German, the only time I started to have any type of progress when I was put in the third class with other German kids. I do not speak Swedish. I think when I thought about learning one more language, I thought I kind of would love to learn French. I am so proud of you, on Egbert. I am very, very proud of you. You're doing amazing. You're doing great, and I know that your future is gonna be very bright. You're doing amazing. Your lashes are giant. Thank you. They're not that big, honestly, because this is like I haven't been using like lashes. You know that you like glue on. I have been using those like for months now, and I was like, you know what? Like, I've been feeling kind of like not excited about my makeup lately. So like, and I force myself to like try out different things, so I get excited again. And I was like, you know what? Just put on some lashes, okay? I got myself new lashes, and I put them on. I was like, oh my god, I feel like a brand new person again. So yeah, now I'm in my phase again where I start to use more lashes. But I like simple lashes. I don't like too heavy lashes. Yes. Ah, feeling sick was fun when I was back in school. It's not fun when I have to make 4 videos a day. Also, my nails as well. I'm gonna. What is my nail appointment? I did not write it down. Ola wrote it down. Mola wrote down my nail appointment. I don't know. I'm gonna ask her later. I'm sure she would remind me anyway. She would remind me anyway. She would be like, "Do you remember you have your appointment?" I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm sure I remember." Oh shit! I even forgot to put music on, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot about that completely. I'm sure you like to sit in awkward silence with me together, but I'm good. Oh, I don't remember my login. Hey. That I've been burping so much for the past few days because I keep swallowing all the tea, all those like medicine, and like I have so much air in my like things. Oh, we're not listening to you, by the way, copyright music, guys. That's why. Mm. Give me a second. I need to get my iPad. Mm. Also, I unfortunately do not have honey, guys. I do not have honey for my tea. I can't find it. Shit. I can't find it. Oh, there, look at her. Look who is here. Look who's right here. I left for 2 seconds. Yeah, because I thought my iPad was like right there. Aussie. I already gave her her treat today. I'm gonna need to go outside with her like today after I'm done with this. Like I said, guys, when I do make mental health streams, it's not because like I need to talk about my own mental health. More just like to talk about like, you know, other things, just like things off your chest. Yeah, just something relaxing, I would say. Wasn't this supposed to be a mental health stream? Doesn't seem like one so far. Well, guys, you need to like talk about your mental health. Usually, that's what we do on my mental health stream. Like, I cannot control what if you guys express your mental health or not. If nobody's gonna talk about the mental health in chat, so I cannot do that anyway too. So ask us things, guys. I keep asking you like if you need to share things like that. I usually come on now. I do ask you about like your stuff, like how you feel and all that stuff, but I cannot like there's so many of you, I don't know exactly what you ask. Usually I read the comments that you say and then like we go off from that on. You know what I mean? I've already opened up before another stream. Guys, there is so many of you. I don't remember. I do not know you personally, guys, and I don't always remember your names. Like there is so much information I'm trying to take in my brain every single day, but like I'm sorry, like I can't. I mean, I do try to make streams for people to maybe talk not only to me but also to people in other chat. However, I cannot be there for you 24/7 and remember your name and exactly what you do. But like all I can do is simply like give you the space to talk about those things. Whether it's with me or maybe with other people in a chat. So yeah. I've been putting a lot of lemons in my V. It's been 15 minutes. Let me just take it out and I will be right back with you. Ah. I kind of burned it. I burnt it a little bit. Whatever, it's fine. Let's continue. Let me read what you sent before. It's not that bad. It's fine. I feel like I'm always the second person. Like I'm not the first person when people need to choose someone. I hope I explain English is not my first language. It's okay, honey. English is not my first language too, but I understand what you mean. Personally, I used to struggle with that a lot too. Which like upset me a lot because I was like somebody's like first place. But again, through time, I realized as well that, and after therapy as well too, we all have different places in people's lives. Like I don't really think there's gonna be always number one, number two, number three, like that exact order. But more like, I don't know, for example, I love my best friend and I love my mom, but those are two different types of love, like you compare themselves with each other. And I do believe that you just cannot replace people in life because they just have their own special spot, And You know, and sometimes you're just gonna find your own people, you know, who you feel more close with and maybe who you do not feel as close with, but there's always gonna be especially someone who really vibes with you more than with other people, you know? But do not feel bad if you like feel like people put you second instead of first, because that doesn't mean that you're second. You just need to simply kind of like understand about yourself that you're amazing as you are. Okay. It's not a competition, and that we all have special places for all the people in our life, you know, that they cannot be replaced. Okay. Yeah, but some people ghost you and talk shit behind you. Well, that's not your friend. You should not be you should not be talking to those people if they ghost you and talk shit behind your back. If I had someone like this in my life, I don't want them. Like I don't need this. Why the fuck would I want someone like this in my life? um, I get into it almost every day without any reason. I learned to eventually not take things personally anymore because, you know, I think like as a content creator, like I obviously like I read comments as well, like where people would just like talk like say mean things about me as well. And I think it's just like realizing at some point that I'm not even taking those personally, because by the end of the day, those people don't actually know me. Like I haven't done anything personal to you, so everything that seems to be negative, you know, from you must be, you know, something like a projection. Uh, Especially when people attack you for your looks, that never take those people seriously. Somebody attacks you for looks, never take them seriously, because like that means they have nothing else to say. Shit, like I don't know how many time people try to like make fun of me for my forehead. Like I guys, I literally don't give a shit. If it's funny enough, I will laugh about it. Like I generally laugh about those jokes if it's funny enough. But like, uh, like remember like when that one time someone tried to bring up an argument, and they just unnecessarily mentioned my forehead. Well, I was like, that we're not talking about looks right now. Like, what the fuck my forehead has to do with it? Hold on. My anxiety has gotten so bad that I got nauseous from preparing to go outside. I posted this comment before, but I don't know if you saw it. No, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. But I get it. Um, I get anxious too. And I'm still figuring out how to go about it. The only thing that I learned right now is just simply like to do this despite being scared. And I think the one example that I get in my head every single time, I think, sorry guys, I've had like, I had a not very nice, had a very not nice thought in my head right now. Hmm. The example I keep thinking about is like back then before I started working in a restaurant, and I kept thinking to myself like, damn, I could never work you know, like in a job where I have to talk to people, and one of them would be like deliver food, because I would have to interact with people, right? Like, and I'm very anxious, like I don't like to do that. And you know, realizing that with time I just learned how to do it, because like the more I did it, the more I realized that it's just like a nothing burger. Like no, sorry. Nobody gives a shit by the end of the day. And I do think, again, personally, what me like that, you know, the more I did it, the more I just like started to get used to it and realizing that everything is just in my head. Um, but I also understand that it's still scary, Because I like, even though I do those things, it's still scary. It doesn't feel like scary less. For example, like I still hate calling. I hate calling somewhere and asking simple questions. Okay. I hate making calls. I just can't help it. But sometimes I just have to do it, right? Also, a reminder: please speak English so that we can understand what you're talking about. You know. Hmm. For some reason, my friends are really dry with me. I feel like I did something wrong. I need advice, please. I hope you see this. Did you try talking to them? Like asking them? Mm. Because sometimes it's really like the easiest thing is just simply like be honest and communicate about like, like, hey, I just wanted to make sure, is everything okay? You know? Could be that it's just me like overthinking things, but I just wanted to make sure everything's okay between us, right? Because I guess I learned as well that sometimes I would have to also like start the conversation, you know, if people did not come to me first. And I used to overthink a lot. I was like, oh my god, are they angry? Are they angry? Are they annoyed by me? Are they annoyed? Did I do something wrong? So I would like sometimes even come out to people and I would be like, hey, are you angry at me? Like, is it did something happen? Just want to make sure. And yeah. And when they gonna say like, no, it's everything is fine, then I guess it's fine because you did your job. You asked if everything is fine. They said it's fine. Okay, good. Like there's nothing more you can do. You cannot press the information out of them, right? So I think the one of the best easiest like the best things I learned is just simply like if you're not gonna come to me and tell me exactly what's wrong, I'm just gonna assume everything is fine. Because I also had numerous times situations where I would be like, is everything fine? Is everything okay? You seemed a little bit dry. And it was just them simply having a day where they don't feel like smiling, which is okay too, right? But like, I just also didn't want to assume all the time that somebody's angry with me just because they're like not as enthusiastic today. You know what I mean? So yeah, like it's either you tell me or you tell me not. But like, I'm not gonna try to read people's minds. I've said a lot of times they just told me I'm immature. Wait, what do you mean? What have you said a lot of times? Immature what? Communicating is immature? Ah. Yes, those streams get saved. You can find them in a live stream. What do you call this? Panel? Yeah. I think I gotta learn that for real. And learn to say no. A French woman with a Russian name gave me a sample of skincare stuff at the mall today. Good. I guess. I mean, I got. Sounds good. I'm also still learning, guys. I do. I'm just sharing with you like what I tell myself every single day. Even I fail sometimes. Like doesn't mean you need to stop doing it. I also have to remind myself every single day to do those things like, oh, don't overthink, right? Like, learn how to say no, you know, just like don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for this. Don't feel bad for that. You're like you're a human. You have the right to do that. Like even I have to remind myself every single day because like I fail to, I don't know, be confident or stand up for myself. Hmm. Okay. Repeated. I told them, "Hey, are you okay? You seem really dry," but they just told me I'm a mature weirdo who overthinks. No, I was like, that's not right. That's not right. So they didn't really communicate with you that everything is okay. They just said that you're a weirdo when you overthink, which is also not a good answer. That's not good. I would say that if they see your attempt at communicating and making sure everything is okay, if they see it like as a weird and immature, don't bother. Don't bother. I guess they're just like not mature enough to understand how important sorry guys, how important communication is. And I do understand that overthinking too much can be a little bit too much for the people around you, because I used to overthink a lot again. And because of that, because I used to overthink a lot, I kind of started to a little bit like suffocate the people around me. Looking back, definitely, where I had to do also some work on myself as well, to like, again, to tell myself, like, oh, you're overthinking. Like, calm down. Nothing bad is happening. You're just in your head a little bit too much, right? Nothing is bad is happening. Just chill the fuck out. I don't want my friends to feel uncomfortable when talking to me, so I would constantly ask, but then I realized that I'm just overthinking. Silver, I do that shit too, to this day. Sometimes, like Mola, my best friend, literally like my sister, okay? Like, she's like the last person on earth I need to worry about, right? And then still sometimes my head just like overthinks a little bit. And like even she, guys, to this day, she sometimes tells me like, girl, why you literally stressing yourself up over nothing? Like, why you making it more stressful for yourself, you know? Because I have this like bad habit that I'm trying to let go of. Sometimes I catch myself doing that and I'm like, no. I'm a type of person, I don't go straight to the point. When I want to ask somebody a question, I don't ask the question directly. I go around it. I'm like, let's say for example, I want to, we share a car and I want to go somewhere, right? I want to go to the store quickly. And I'm gonna start asking her, like instead of asking, hey, can I take the keys to drive away quick? I would be like, hey, do you think you want to go somewhere? Like, I don't know, like, are you gonna go somewhere maybe in the next 10, 20 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, like, do you think, yeah. Also, do you think, like, you maybe gonna need the car too? And she would be like, should I go? What do you want? Like, you know, because like instead of simple, can I please have the keys? I'm gonna drive away for a little bit. I just start asking around those two like questions. I don't know why I have such a problem with directly asking for something, and I'm still trying to learn to do that, right? So yeah, even I like still act silly in a sense, you know. The fear of rejection, but like it must come from somewhere, right? My fear of rejection must come from somewhere. And actually, I'm gonna go be honest, I don't think it's that. Thinking logically of my past and like a lot of issues that I had, you know, growing up, I think it might be more of the things where like for most part of my life I felt responsible for people's emotions. You know, growing up around like adults who would be like very emotional and they would let it out like their emotions on me as well. And then kind of feeling responsible for their emotions where I feel like I have to act in a certain way to, you know, to calm them down or like not to like make them angry further. You know, and then just like I don't know how to explain to you, but she's simply like trying to please them in a sense, you know, like trying to maybe hide, like not stand in their way, you know, to make them more angry, especially when they get angry very easily, right? Um, and I do wonder, because I do know that I grew up, you know, also I was not able to say my own opinion. I was very often expected to say something that they would want to hear from me, and even if I would give a wrong answer, I'd get in trouble. And I would also, you know, the typical like whenever I would try to just simply voice my feelings, it would be seen as me arguing back. And I do now it makes sense maybe that this is why I sometimes carefully try to ask because like I would always have to very like soften my questions to make it like so obvious that I'm not trying to fight or like argue, just simply asking a question. I do think maybe it's because of that. That would make sense. Yeah. Just like having to be very accurate my most of my childhood. Hmm. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Hey Vlad, I'm experiencing really bad depression and anxiety. It's gone so bad to the point where I hate going outside. Usually don't drink water and chew on my nails and hair. Any advice to give me? Well, first of all, honey, please do drink water. I know it like, cause I've been like this. Listen, I got this water today and I didn't drink one single sip. Like you can see, like I didn't even fucking open the bottle. I try. But like literally, like even though I would never believe, like I was like, hey, but like I never think we're thirsty. Like I don't see a reason to drink water. It does help you actually, you know, like just try to, you know, take some sips, like the best you can. Try to remind yourself to do it. It's hard. I also don't really like drinking water. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I try to do that because I know it's gonna make me feel better. Um, but other than that, I do think making little steps maybe to make you feel better would help. I know that you said that you hate going outside, but maybe like give it a try. Even like sometimes we really don't want to do things unless we did do like try them and realize, oh, that was actually kind of nice. just going outside, maybe just like sitting in the grass, like feel the grass to the tree, touch the grass. Maybe just kind of like realize how, everything around you, like, sorry, my coughs keep interrupting me. But like how simple everything actually is, like around you. That's what I think when I'm in a park. Whenever I feel like I'm overthinking too much, and everything is going on a lot, like a lot of things are going on, just to take this moment of like me in the moment, in the present, not in my head, not in the future, not in the past, but like literally in the moment. And focusing on how the grass feels like between my fingers, and how the air that I'm breathing in right now, and trees around me. And like if I don't have nature next to me, like just simply like looking at the buildings, like if I'm standing next to a building, I do ask myself, like I'm looking at the wall next to me, and I'm thinking to myself, it's been like this wall been here like for so many years. Wow. And it's going strong. It's like like even now I already started like to kind of like dream away a little bit. But I really do want to say that, guys, sometimes small things do help a lot. Like drinking water, eating healthy. I'm not very good at eating healthy, as you can see, but I still try my best. I try to keep it in my mind. Um, like again, like going outside, even if it's for a little bit, maybe like at least 10 minutes in a day. Like try to take that time. And I think the more you do it, um, you're gonna feel the difference a little bit. It's just simply like like also recognizing that you are trying to take care of yourself is gonna make you feel better. Like, hey, I'm trying my best to take care of myself, and I'm actually doing something, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that I'm taking those steps, and I'm proud that like I'm doing this for me, right? Literally being there for yourself. Sure doesn't seem like you're unhealthy. Although I really unhealthy. Yeah. Sorry. Bruh. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I told you my coughing is much worse today than it was yesterday. Okay. What is the comment? I lost it. Oh yeah. I don't eat healthy, but I'm trying as much as I can. Yeah, me too. That's what I mean. Like, I keep failing, but I keep trying as well. So it's good to keep it in your mind as well. I didn't really choke my pizza. It was literally like my cough because I didn't even swallow the food yet. It just like started to, you know. Hmm. Hold on. I don't know what to do. There is this teacher at my school who's really kind, but I'm afraid of. And the school year is almost over, and I won't be at the school next year. I want to say bye. Can you give me an advice? I know exactly how you feel. I'm gonna give you an advice. I'm probably not gonna follow myself. Because like I remember a school teacher from my school, again, like that I seen probably like 7 years ago. Sometimes I still think it would be nice to see him again to show him like how far I've come, because he was also very kind to me and he knew like that I had a passion for art, and animation. He knew about my YouTube channel and would love to kind of show him like how much progress I made, and where I am at in life, and like the much better version of me, right? Because it was not the best version of me in school. Anyway, but I do want to tell you that do it. It's scary, but maybe if but maybe if you feel too scared to talk, maybe you can leave them like a nice note, maybe like saying, hey, you're a very cool teacher, thank you very much for being cool, stay the way you are, and stuff like that. Maybe you can leave them a little note, but I'm just saying that probably as a teacher, if I was a teacher, honestly, if I would get like a little note or just like simply hearing it from a pupil, how like nice I am and cool I am, it would literally make my day. I would like constantly think about. I would like as a teacher, I would think to myself, man, I'm really glad that now there are kids that actually like me as a teacher, and I'm doing such a good job. Like because I'm sure even teachers have their own like insecurities sometimes, right? Like, oh, am I doing my job good? Like, do the kids actually like me? Like, so it's probably nice. I'm just saying your teacher's gonna love it either way. My fake friends are making. Okay, first of all, we already have the problem. My fake friends. The sentence. I don't even know if I want to read the. I don't even know if I read the full sentence because like it's already very obvious, with the first three words that you're saying. But my fake friends are making fun of my art, make fun of me, and they ignore me a lot. Do you have any ideas or advice for it? Leave them. Those are not your friends. Leave them. Fuck them. Those are not your friends. The fact alone that you're saying fake friends, yeah, there you go. You figured out the problem yourself. I think sometimes you already know that. I think sometimes, guys, you already know what the problem is, but you need to just like hear it saying it out loud. That yeah, you need to take the step and make a very brave decision. The thing is, if they leave, they might not have any. The thing is, if they leave, they might have not anyone good. I would rather be alone than with like people who turn me. Guys, I stayed years and years with people who just literally bullied me. To this day, I have like issues to the point where like I have like body and face dysmorphia. Okay? Like I fucking to this day I have like problems with seeing my body right. Because I was made fun of it so many times. Like I had to go to therapy for like 4 or 5 years to figure that shit out. I literally felt like my brain stayed in the same age for like 8 years because I was not able to develop properly because I just felt too scared to be myself around those people. Where I know that for a fact, if I would be by myself, I would have been much better. Obviously, I'm very grateful for the person I was there and the people I met. I love them very much. But I'm just saying that do not stay with people who make you feel like shit like that. It's really not worth it. And I know I said it a little bit harsh right now because it probably also triggered something in me a little bit, but I'm just saying that even if it does seem hard and scary to be alone, which I understand because I was scared of that too, that's why I didn't leave at first. I'm just telling you that you will be doing much better without them, you know? They won't hold you back anymore. You're gonna be able to be yourself. You're gonna be able to find the people who actually do appreciate you and love you for who you are. And it's really not worth it. At this point, it's really better to be by yourself. And it's also important to learn that you also need to appreciate being by yourself. Like, do not think that being alone is necessarily a bad thing because you also need to enjoy your own presence as well. You know, like being there for yourself, doing things that are fun for yourself. To understand that you don't necessarily need other people in order to feel good, right? Sure, like it would be nice to have like other people around you, but not in a way where you desperately need them, right? So like by the end of the day, you always have yourself. You always have your own back. And it's a very hard decision, a very big hard decision, but I'm just saying it's gonna be worth it in the end. Yeah. Oh no. I feel like I don't want to be judged. Scared being judged that I'm by myself at lunch break. Fuck them. Trust me. I left school. I left school like 6 years ago. I haven't seen them. I mean, obviously, like I live in a small town, so yeah, sometimes people would see me, but I don't even remember people's faces properly or their names. Definitely their names. I don't remember their at all. Um, I'm just saying that trust me, like after the school ends, it really doesn't matter at all. You're gonna realize how stupid everything was. Because like they'll just go on with their lives and they won't even remember all this stuff properly, you know? However, you will, because it was such a big deal for you. So yeah. Um hmm, yeah, don't give a fuck about all those things. It's easier said than done. But nobody said it's gonna be easy. That's the point, guys. I know you sometimes want to have like easy answers, how to do something easy. it won't be easy. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you it's gonna be super duper easy to do all this stuff. No, it's not. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It's scary. Um, it's gonna make you anxious probably too. Like it's not gonna be nice. It's a process, but the moment you get through this, like it's very much worth it. When I was in therapy and I pretty much had to kind of like rewire my brain from like my old way of thinking into like learning new patterns. I'm not gonna lie, like when I was in like therapy too, like it's like I had to learn things new again. Um because I just stayed in the same mindset for years. But and it was not comfortable too. Like it was like I felt so confused. I like I couldn't understand myself. I wasn't sure what I was doing. Um and I just I had even like literally like weeks where I felt depressed. Like I literally didn't have any joy in doing anything at all. Like I just felt like a lump of meat and that's it. Like I wasn't feeling any emotions like at all. Not even like the bad ones, just like nothing. Um and just like going through so many stages. But what I'm saying is just like that even though I had those stages, like in the end it paid off. But that's why I keep saying like change is uncomfortable. Change is not gonna be comfortable. Like it's not a happy experience, you know? It's draining, true. But you just gonna have to put that hard work in it, and have patience. I don't know, I think maybe sometimes people also see me being like like positive and nice. Like I try to be. I'm not all the time, obviously, but I try to be. Yeah, I try to be, but I guess people would sometimes just like maybe assume that like I do not know how it feels, to go through those stages. Like no, I know, I understand. I've been there myself. I've been like really like in stage where I just like hated myself and like had the very bad thoughts in my head. Thank you. I feel like I need to. I'm not when I'm around my friends. I think they think their version of me is annoying, but they kind of shape that. I don't want to be like, I get it. I feel like this too. That's what I mean when I said like I had to hide myself, because otherwise they would like bully me for my interest and everything else. Shit, I remember like I was wearing all black one day and they told me I was emo and I never wore all black again, even though I loved it. Just because I didn't want them to make fun of me again. But no, I get it. I know what you mean, and it is a very confusing feeling. It's very scary too. Obviously, wanting to be like yourself, but also like not knowing how to go about this. Mm. But I do think it's more like of a having trying to change your mindset first. Like the fact alone that you kind of have to hide yourself. That should not be even in the first place. So I do think just like expressing it too would be nice. Um, taking little steps to like be more of yourself. Like, in the moments where you know that you're just saying something because you're hiding, or you're gonna be like, no, actually, I'm gonna say what I what I actually think and feel right now. Or you could also maybe sit down with them and talk to them about this, how you've been feeling, you know? Because I do not know how understanding your friends are. Like, I do not know. Mm. But you definitely should not continue hiding yourself. It's really would be like better for everyone if you learned how to just be yourself. Mm. We get on, it's gonna be okay. Because that way, that would make my day. Probably I'll be through. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, but yeah, of course. I understand. But I assure you, yeah, it's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay in the end. You know, I'm sure we're always at the moments where we feel like it's not gonna be okay. There's no fucking way this is gonna be okay. Like, there's no way, like. And then it turns out everything is fine. I don't know, I just remind myself, like, when I was so scared, like, of failing school and thinking, what am I supposed to do with my life? And I would actually have, like, panic attacks. And now thinking back to it, I'm like, girl, everything is fine. Like, everything is okay. Everything is okay. Okay, Levine. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick. Very true. Um, Dwarf Scallion said, everything happens in phases. Remember, nothing is forever, and if you feel change coming, don't resist it. Embrace it, guys. Very true. I couldn't have said it better. Embrace the change. Don't hold back. Don't fight it. I often hate when society forces people to be all perfect and flawless. Like, they don't want us to be your true happy self. Yeah, that's to do with a lot of fucking propaganda. It's just like a lot of like, I know, as an adult I've learned like a lot of things, just like how society is and stuff like that, you know? Just do whatever you want. It's fucking like bullshit. I love when I see people glowing because they are being themselves, you know? Thank you, Kid 12. I really appreciate it. That's like, it's a very heartwarming message. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, obviously we all have flaws. We all have flaws. Not one single person on this earth is perfect. It kind of like disappoints when people forget that. I kind of, you know, like not expecting people to be all perfect definitely kind of changes your perspective on everything. Hmm. That's so funny too, though. Fictional man. Yeah. Sorry. Give me a second. Individ- Fictional man said, Fictional man said, individuality is the best protest. It stands up against people who are pressing, and it shows that we will always be our true selves no matter what we do, what they try to do. Yes, because one concept is just like that I never understood, guys. Like for example, like also just like with LGBTQ, right? Just like, because I saw it a lot. Like I said, let's say again, I'm religious, and obviously like, I saw like lots of times where they would like spread a lot of like hate, towards like LGBTQ people, and kind of saying maybe, for example, how um it's not true, it's not right, like it doesn't exist, right? And even though it's been like here since forever, it's been here since forever. It didn't start at a specific time. It's been like this forever. Um, and it's like this fact of like, do you really expect things to stop existing just because you close your eyes? In a sense, if I just because I don't wanna, just because I don't wanna see a specific group of people, and I'm just gonna close my eyes and say, yeah, no, that shit doesn't exist. That doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, that doesn't stop anything, right? Because like, you dumb? Like, I don't know. So no, guys, keep staying individual, stay being yourself, because just because somebody doesn't want to see it and they try to, I don't know, push you away, that doesn't mean you're gonna stop existing the way you are. That's just stupid. That's not how it works. So no, just continue existing. Especially if you're not hurting anyone, you're just being yourself. Why would they give a fuck? True. People tend to react to things they don't understand with denial or hate. Yeah. 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 I don't know though. I don't know why. Because I do think it has to do with the fact that also we could also teach our children, to be understanding even of things they don't fully understand, like or stay respectful even if they don't understand it, and how important human lives are, you know? Don't think it's a very hard thing to do. But yeah, just simply yeah. And true, Silver. People are not being born with hatred, it's being taught. It's so true because I see sometimes babies and children have like having so much kindness. Like they don't see all those things people like teach them. They don't see the differences. Like they just see another human being and that's it. Like They don't give a shit. They're just curious, they're curious. They want to learn about the world. And it really depends on how you teach them about this world. So, yeah. 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 Also, people need something to complain about. That's true. I literally saw. I literally saw a TikTok post. Somebody saying like, "Oh, sorry." Like when they said like something like, "Oh, this one person like when they complain all the time and you give them like an advice or a solution and they don't take it. And I just saw people in the comments saying like, "Well, yeah, I literally do want to complain. Like, I want to have something to complain about. I love complaining." And I'm like, "Well, okay, there's like those type of people who just complain for the sake of complaining. Like, they're not actually searching for a solution, but because it feels nice or better to complain instead of actually doing something about it." Which can also like, that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, those things are also always like gonna be more comfortable than actually doing any type of change in your life. Like, why would you go out of your way and go through all this hard way, to like actually changing things, like and trying to be better and like better your life, when it's much easier just to complain. So yeah, that's what people gotta do. The same thing with like, feeling insecure and shitting on other people instead of like working on your self love. I mean, working on yourself sounds much more harder and complicating, right? You don't understand how it works. But definitely much easier to shit on somebody for their looks, so I'd rather do that, you know? Lee, would you like to make a video about your religion relationship with God? I already said mentioned before the reason why I don't really like mention religion that much is because I don't want to attract like I guess I've learned to love God and Jesus, but like not churches or like religious people in a sense. It's like having my own relationship with God, but because I used to go to a church, not a good experience by the way. And after that, I was like, yeah. And after I stopped going to the church, I also kind of like felt like I lost the connection to God too. Until I realized, hey, shit, like actually, I can still have a relationship with God. Just like I don't need the church for it, right? But just saying like that, I kind of felt. I mean, like I could make a video about it, like for those who want to listen. I guess I just sometimes didn't want to feel like I'm showing it people's. I'm not. I'm showing it down people's throats, which is like I don't really think it's the case since I'm just like sharing my story. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I will. I get it, V. I'm an ex-Catholic and I love Jesus. He's such a kind soul and it hurts me to see people in religion hurt others. That is so true. I'm a helpful now, but I think still think Jesus is super kind. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like literally, I don't say like guys, I love Jesus. So you're not gonna see me posting like religious arguments, but like I generally like I really love Jesus in a sense. And I do want to mention, since I'm talking about it right now, that um when like to me, like since again I'm kind of religious and I always think about like love and like like trying to your best to be kind to other people and understanding and like I do have to say, sometimes on days where like I get like so angry, like angry at people, angry at everything else, and I just like, yeah, just feel so much frustration, right? Um, where sometimes, I don't know, even like through daily experiences as well, where just like literally have to like remind. I don't know. I sense like I guess sounds like a little bit corny to some people, but just being honest. Whereas sometimes like in my days, I keep thinking in moments where I'm super angry, like, okay, but like Jesus would probably not be super angry at this person, right? And just like understand that they're just human and they have their own flaws and like mistakes, right? Um, obviously I'm not following that super well sometimes, but like I try. I just like keep it in my mind and I try just like just keep it in mind to be like just be kind, understanding. Cuz I'm not perfect as well too. I'm not perfect, so I don't expect others to be. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably make a video about it. But yeah, guys, obviously stay yourself, stay individual, be yourself, love who you love. I just I can't imagine. I just can't imagine that you would go to hell just because of that. Sorry, I can't. Mhm. You're doing awesome. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. Oh yeah, she's sick. I do need to end the stream in a few minutes because I also need to walk her still. Guys, I forgot you to tell you yesterday. Sorry. Yesterday, right? Since my computer was not working, um, I had to go back home. Okay. And before leaving the office, um, I went to Mola and to the basement. I went to Mola to the basement. And usually Asia follows me, but I think she misunderstood and she thought we're gonna like go outside now. So she didn't follow me downstairs, right? And you know, and Mola's like, where's Asia? Why is she not here? And then we started to call Asia, like, Asia, come here. Usually she would go downstairs. She's not coming though, right? And I'm like all confused. I'm like, did she leave? Was the door open? What happened, right? And and then I go upstairs and I keep calling her, but like she's not responding. Not coming, not responding, right? I'm confused. And like I turn the light on and I still don't see her. And I start to hear like a few like tip taps behind me, right? I'm like where is she? I don't understand. And then I look around the corner and I realize that, oh, how the fuck does she know I'm talking about? Oh, did I say her name? Okay. And I kept calling her name and I look around the corner and I see she was standing and like staring at the random rest and at a random ass door. Like she could not understand where the voices were coming from and she thought that I was behind another door. to the office, by the way. And like I'm staying right behind her. I keep calling. I'm like, turn around. Like I'm here. Turn around. I like Asia. I'm turning around. And she's standing back, like back to me, with her back to me, and like she's not turning around. She hears my voice. She's not turning around, and she just only starts to get more excited and looking at the door. I'm like, I'm behind you. Like, girl, turn around. And she's not here. Like, she doesn't know that I'm staying behind her. She doesn't hear that. I literally like had to wait a minute until she turned around to see me, and that never happened before. But I do notice maybe that with age, she's just like she doesn't just hear and see as well as she used to. Don't know how she decided how I don't know why she thought I was behind this random ass door instead of like behind her. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, symptoms of being an older dog. She's getting older. That's why. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go now. Because I do want to rest for I do want to make myself new tea and also rest. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. But thank you so much for joining. I hope you also enjoyed the stream as well, like I did. And yeah. Take care of yourself, get yourself a treat. Don't get sick. Like me. I started to get a headache right now. Oh my god. Oh, look at her. She knows I'm saying goodbye right now. Okay, hold on. Let me say it. So yeah, guys. Take care of yourself. Look at her. Take care of yourself. Get yourself a treat, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. She knows that I'm ending the stream. That's why she's looking. She memorized the words that I'm saying. Okay. No, not for real, guys. Okay. Bye bye.